Hello there! Welcome to the VISOR Podcast. I'm Andy and this is my co-host Simon.
Hello!
So, for this episode, we're only going to be talking about a few things, but the first being the recently concluded Asia Cross Country Rally.
Yes. So, kamusta pare? Di ba, kakabalik mo lang?
Sarap ng pagkain. Thailand eh.
Pagkain lang bang in-enjoy mo dun?
Well, actually, for those who are not familiar with the race, it is the premier off-road race in the region for both 4 wheels and 2 wheels, and even 3 wheels kasi meron motorcycle with sidecar. And for the major brands like Toyota, Isuzu, Mitsubishi, this is the battleground to showcase the abilities of their 4-wheel drive pickups and SUVs.
So, this is a rally, right?
It's a rally. It's 6 days, 2,100 kilometers, crossing Thailand from the south all the way to the north.
So, this all happens within Thailand, or do you cross to
For
like,
this
neighboring
year,
countries?
it was all within Thailand.
Okay.
In other years, it briefly went to the neighboring countries.
So, legs din yan.
Yeah,
It's legs
every day
din.
is around 300 to 400 kilometers. So
Iba-iba
hindi
yung
naman,
terrain? Iba-iba yung terrain?
yeah, bundok, gubat, parang Pilipinas kasi sa Thailand eh.
Yeah.
So, minsan palayan, minsan mostly mga almost single track na halos. Yung talagang ano. And it's not like those rallies that you see in World Rally na mabilis talaga. Minsan, some of these are like mud walls or clay walls. Yung talagang off-roading na parang camel trophy na actually. And if you see some of the footage on YouTube, actually there are a lot of casualties in terms of natumba na yung tumilapo na yung truck, tanggal na yung pintuan. Some of the motorcyclists, they break their bones, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very
Tough
extreme.
race then, yeah.
It's very extreme. So, it's been going on for, I think, more than 2 decades, if I'm not mistaken. And this year, I was a guest again of Mitsubishi because a few years ago, Mitsubishi Rally Art was revived with the team director, si Hiroshi Masuoka-san, who's a 2-time Dakar winner. So, he's a team director now. Very charming guy, like super great driver.
Right. You met him there.
Yeah. Funny guy. And then the year that they restarted was 2023. Medyo big deal yon because sila yung talagang big budget sila. And the heavy hitters then were Toyota Gazoo Racing, Indonesia and Thailand, Isuzu Sufan. Siyempre because Thailand is Isuzu country yan eh.
Yeah.
There's the top-selling pickup truck, di ba? Then may konting Ford and all of that. Pero 2022, they won. Yeah, they had 2 cars, and they won with si Chayapon Yotha, yung driver.
Yeah.
I think they got the lead by the 2nd stage or the 3rd stage. Very solid driving. The thing is, last year they introduced the new truck, the new Triton. They didn't quite, they weren't quite as fast as Toyota Gazoo Racing Indonesia. The top 2 were Fortuners.
Okay. So, hindi exclusive to pickups. Akala ko puro pickups lang.
You've got pickups, you've got SUV. Meron nga nag-enter nung 2 years ago, 240Z eh.
Talaga?
Yeah, raced.
Pero hindi factory backed yun.
No,
Parang
private
yan.
Mayaman na private
Okay.
year.
All-wheel drive? 4-wheel drive,
2.
2 lang. Hindi niya, akala ko modded to
I
be
don't
4-wheel drive
think
or
he-
something.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think he finished.
Really?
So this year was kinda medyo intense because kasi natalo sila si Rally Art. They were only 3rd last year, so kailangan nilang bumawi, no? This year they entered 4 cars. Officially 4 cars, pero 3 were really racing. The
last
4th
one
was a support car,
Okay.
support parts car. And first day, predictably, they weren't the fastest kasi style nila, they'll catch up. Parang pinapakiramdaman muna nila.
Pacing muna
Pacing
sila.
muna. And then, 2nd and 3rd day, medyo kinakabahan because there's still a gap that's not exactly shrinking. Medyo, it's shrinking, but it's not that, Then, dramatically, on the 4th day, si Chayapon and Pirapong, the co-driver, suddenly finished more than 23 minutes ahead of 2nd place.
Wow.
So, with only 2 days to go, parang yan na. Panalo na yan. Ayos. So, everybody was really surprised and happy, no? Of course. And then, shit happened.
What?
Day 5. It's unbelievable. 2 kilometers from the finish of stage 5, tumirik.
You, isa lang, all 3 cars or isa lang?
Yung the number
Yung
1
lead.
car. Yeah.
Okay.
Wala na. This is a video. Tumirek.
Aha. So, wala na.
Wala na. They had to take a tow to the finish line. But because they were towed, dadagdagan sila ng 3 hours.
Okay, which brought them
So,
to...
wala na. Wala na yan. Bottom na yan.
Ganun.
So, this year, their highest was... so, they only had 2 other cars, 3 other cars left to compete with, if you count the support car. Their highest car was... Their highest placing was 5th.
Okay.
Si, oh. Were they? Wait, Their highest car finish was... Ito, official result. Si Taguchi. Katsuhiko Taguchi. 5th place. First place was Toyota Gazoo Racing Thailand.
With what vehicle? Fortuner?
Hilux.
Oh, Hilux.
Si Mana Pornsi Richard and Kitisak Klinchan. I hope I pronounced it correctly.
So, sabihin ko ba nang galing mo magbasa, pare?
Lit nga ng font eh. And actually, maganda yung story din ito because first day, this guy, Mana, he was ahead. He was the fastest time. Second day, nagkagulo siya because naligaw. So, parang na plus 25 minutes siya. So, biglang bagsak na naman siya. But every day, he kept chasing, bawi siya ng bawi. Till finally, nabawi niya on the stage 5. And then yun na. So, he's really fast. Kung imagine mo,
if he can catch up like that. Yeah.
partida ka na nga sa sarili mo and then nahabol mo pa rin. Second and third were Isuzu Sufang. So, marami na naman sila mabibentang D-Max niyan. Fourth was Toyota Gazoo Indonesia. Yung nanalo last year, si Takuma Aoki, was 7th this year. So, ang
what
gulo
car does he
talaga
drive?
ng
Toyota din?
Fortuner.
Okay.
So, ang grabe talaga yung standings. Talagang there's no predictability. Siguro, you know who's gonna be in the top 10, but you really don't know who's gonna win because reportedly the course was very technical at times. Yung navigation was crucial. And if your settings weren't correct, you'd have a burnt out clutch kaagad or wasak. Yung nanalo nga, si Mana, yung finish niya, wala na siyang bed eh.
Yung buong bed na po,
Tanggal na. Tanggal.
But I'm curious, pare. How close are these competition cars to the cars you can buy?
If you have the money, you could build one. Kasi
okay.
stock body, stock engine, you cannot change the internals, you can change the tuning, you can change your turbo.
Okay.
Apparently, you can change the transmission kasi yung Triton na ginamit nila was sequential na. Yung wheels ay within the limits of the, yung hindi dapat lumabas dun sa body. So, anybody with money can do it.
Okay.
If you actually wanted to.
So it's not like a different engine?
No. It's a stock.
It's modified.
Yeah,
basically.
modified.
Something you can
build
nga. Yun
and durability there is a big deal.
Yeah.
Kasi nga,
I guess.
your car has to be durable enough to withstand all those days of racing.
So you were there for all the 6 days?
No, only for the first day, and then we had to fly off, and we had to follow the race on the website na lang.
Okay. Sounds like fun. Fun.
So, sana next year we can spend more time there. I mean, I'd love to be in the race as part of the pit crew. Kahit kusinero, okay lang.
Experience talaga. Yung experience mo yung pressure, yung kahit anong role, Yeah, that would be interesting.
May mga pit crew talaga sila eh. Kasi when you mid-stage, you have parang a service area or whatever you call it. Then you have 10 minutes, 30 minutes to fix whatever. And then you have to go again already.
Kasi kailangan sundan mo sila.
Kasi the clock is ticking eh.
Yeah. So the pit crews have to be fast then.
Yeah. Very, very big operation yan. Si Rally Art, Mitsubishi had about 80 people.
Wow. Drivers,
mechanics, engineers.
Okay. But I wonder, may strategy ba yung ganyan? Is there a strategy game that happens like Formula 1?
Yeah, because according to the race report, in stage 5 or stage 6, the guy who was gonna win the stage in Toyota Gazoo Racing was told to stop
Okay, why?
because si Mana so Mana could catch up and win the stage. I
Okay.
don't know why. Baka may extra time points or whatever. Pero it was, team orders.
May ganun din. So
May yun din. Pero
sort of,
pinatigil siya,
rin.
Yossi ka muna. Or whatever. If they...
Okay.
So yun. That's racing and sadly for Mitsubishi, that's racing. Hope you do better next year. Congratulations to Toyota Gazoo Thailand and Isuzu Sufan and everybody who finished. Pero pare, yung pinaka-idol ko doon was the guy who finished 7th in the motorcycle category on a Honda Super Cub.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like...
Astig.
Yeah, actually, the day before, parang I was taking pictures. Parang hindi mo paniwala, parang pare, Super Cub. Yeah, seryoso ba yan?
Oo.
Apparently, he's a Japanese, Goto. Uy, sarap. Daki
Modified
Goto.
yung
No.
Super Cub lang
Basically,
talaga.
stock. Medyo nabi yung gulong, pero... And then, amazingly, all his gear is in parang mountain hiking backpack.
So parang
Hindi
roll
nakastrap
top
sa
bag,
bike.
ganun
Oh.
lang.
So imagine mo, suot mo yun, ang bigat nun, and then every day you're like riding for 6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours.
Diba? Yung time stage and yung transport stage, you have to ride it yourself, diba? So, yung gamit mo, damit mo, yung gasolina mo. Wow. And then he finished 7th.
Galing
Kung mga kalaban, mga 250, 350.
Pero grabe yung pagod doon. Siyempre, everyday patong ng patong.
Yeah. Idol. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Pero sabi niya, according to the race report, by the 5th day, medyo kinakabahan na daw siya. Kasi parang medyo UP na daw yung frame eh. Medyo baluktot na.
Ganun ka
Bugbog
rough
na talaga.
yung race
There was also somebody on a CT125, yung Honda na Cub, yung bago. Parang PG1.
Yung parang PG1.
Natapos din niya. Nasa 12 yata or 11.
Galing So, if we have viewers that would be interested in watching this, could they
Unfortunately,
spectate? Or is that something that's...
yeah, you can spectate, but you have to go to Thailand.
Yeah.
You can follow them on their YouTube page,
Okay.
Asia Cross Country Rally. Although, since it's hindi yan kagaya ng F1 na very polished yung operation. So, this is why it's still accessible kasi hindi mahal. I mean, basically, you wanna watch it, go, you don't have to pay any tickets or whatever.
Talaga. So, you just have to follow the stages.
Yeah.
Just be there.
Yeah, just be
That's
there. Timingan mo lang yung ruta.
Okay.
Sayang nga, walang ganito. Meron, Petron Rally Pilipinas used to be like that.
Stages din ba? Kasi ngayon yung mga rally, like yung mga dirt
Kabanatuan.
trials and
Yeah.
it's a circuit na eh.
Petron Rally Pilipinas was kind of big back then. Sa Kabanatuan, Pantabangan. I remember joining one years ago, college pa ako noon eh. Co-driver ako. Yun nga, actually, hindi pa kami nagsa-start. Panalo na kami sa category namin eh. Kasi yung kalaban namin, tumirik yung kotse during transportation. Sabi na, panalo na kayo. Kailangan nyo lang tapusin. Huwag na kayo Okay, sure.
Huwag na kayo push.
Yeah. It was a Starlet yata yung kotse namin. No, Lancer Evo. Lancer Evo.
Pretty cool.
So, co-driver, medyo nakaka-stress yan kasi pag maligaw or kasalanan mo yun.
Pag sinabi co-driver, ikaw nag-navigate o nagpapalitan kayo?
Ako nag-navigate. Pag pagod na siya sa transport stage, ako magmaneho.
Okay.
So, fun. Next topic.
Ano?
Ano yung van na hiniram mo?
That was the Nissan Urvan GX camper concept. Tama, no? It's the GX variant. So it's basically, I think the GX is their highest end model. No, they gutted it out and then put what do you call that? Overlanding gear into the
It's
into
not
the
a
van.
fact. It's not stock.
No, it's
you
not.
Okay.
Pero I think internationally Nissan released something like that eh. Diba? I think that was the inspiration for it. Or in Japan ata, parang ganon.
There was a concept from Japan, from Tokyo also.
Yeah. There was a concept, camper concept, diba? Na, ganon din, pero from the factory, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the inspiration for that. And yun, so may gali ka sa likod. You have a kitchen, you have a stove, you have a kitchen sink.
May plumbing?
Well, plumbing, syempre, kung saan ka man mag-camp, may hose na kasama, pero you just let it flow.
Wala siyang reservoir na mapupuno.
Wala. Sa plumbing, wala. Pero it has two water tanks. One for drinking water and one for the faucet and the shower. May shower, pare.
May kubeta.
Yun lang wala. Meron siyang, sa gilid, meron siyang parang kortina na pwede mong isara. Para siyang awning na ganun. Di ba yung awning nakamount sa gilid? Pero maikli siya. Basically, when you open it up, it's a curtain. It's a privacy curtain. You can take a shower. You can do your business beside the car if you wanted to.
Ayos
Yun.
Pero hindi ba top heavy na yun?
Ayun, may tent din kasi sa taas di ba? Pero dinala ko ng malalaki, pare. Bumebanking sa Devil's Corner.
Talaga?
Gumagano.
Okay.
Hindi, pero okay naman. I think, I was wondering, what would be the point? Why would you do this? If I was Nissan, no? Why would I do such a concept
Parang
and then
RV.
lend it out, right? Parang if anyone was to benefit, wouldn't it be the one who did the modification, di ba? Which is Overland Kings. Kasi yun yung ipapakita mong ginagamit mo, hindi mo yung van. But I think what Nissan is saying with that van was, you can buy an Urvan GX for what it can be and not what it is. No? Kasi if you compare the Urvan to the modern day competitors like the Super Grandia or the Hyundai Staria, di ba? Parang it's not as modern, it's not as
Yeah.
it's just not the same
Yeah.
anymore, di ba? Parang the Urban is more stuck parang the way it was done in the 90s, the way they were made in the 90s, di ba? Na yung pinto mo nasa taas ng gulong,
Makina.
di ba? Yung makina nasa ilalim mo. Eh ngayon, mga
Di ba ganun yung Grandia?
Grandia
Nasa
ngayon,
harap
nasa harap na.
Oh, yung
Saka
bago.
yung pinto mo is inside the wheelbase na. You're not sitting on top of the wheels, di ba?
Okay.
Iba na eh. Tapos ngayon, dalawa na yung pinto palagi, dalawang sliding. Urban, isa lang. Pero I think, yun nga, I feel like, dahil hindi niya kapresyo yung mga yun, it can be a blank slate, right? It can be a blank canvas for whatever you can imagine. So you can turn it into a camper concept like they did. Gawin mo artista van, pare, pwede. Kasi ang taas ng roof eh.
Hindi ako pwede maging artista, tinaba yung buhok natin.
Oh, pwede tayo, pare. Bayani ag bayani, bentong. Tapos, comedy duo.
Okay.
Parang ganon. Pero so we took it up
Nagluto ka talaga.
Oo.
Usable naman. Di naman
Meron silang provided na LPG, yung gasolite, yung
talaga
ganyan nakataas.
LPG talaga, hindi electric.
Oo, LPG talaga.
Oo.
And
Pwede ka
may
mag-steak.
freezer, pare.
Pwede ka mag-steak.
Oo, may freezer, may ref, may coffee machine pa nga sa loob eh. May TV.
Ay, shit ah.
Oh, so I brought my kids, I brought my brother. Ganyan.
Had fun.
Yeah, so just overnight, saya din. Okay din. I mean, without that van, we're not outdoorsy people, right? So, without that van, it probably would have been 10, 20, infinite times as hard as it was. Pero with the van, parang may dala kang maliit na urbanized,
Saan kayo nag-camp?
room eh. Sa Tanay, bro.
Magkano yung bayad pag ganun? Parang overnight parking.
I think it's Viewscape ba yung pangalan? Basta pinili ko yung campsite na yun kasi nga the Urban is not tall naman, right? So, pumili ako ng walang river cross, walang off-road. You turn off the highway, tas less than 5 minutes, nandun ka na.
Sa may Manukan after.
After Manukan. Pero after Manukan, di ba,
Santa
pababa
Ines.
ng Santa Ines yun eh. Konti pa.
Konti pa.
Parang in between Manukan tsaka Highlands.
Okay.
Somewhere there in the middle.
And they let you park in that camping.
So yung campsite na yun, it's actually, may glamping sila. There's an area for actual camping where you pitch a tent. And then there's a separate reserved area for car camping exclusively.
Uy. Send mo nga yun sa...
Ganda.
Try that.
Ganda. Maybe we'll insert a clip here
Yeah.
of the place, no? And you really sit high up and you can, parang you're basically below the clouds. Right
Yeah.
below the clouds. Maganda yung place. Tsaka malamig. Yun ang maganda doon, pare, malamig. Pag sa Santa Ines, mag-camping sa Santa Ines, ang init eh.
Oo, kasi valley na siya eh.
Kasi ang baba di ba? Bababa kang ganun eh.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
next topic.
Oh, ikaw, what have you driven so lately?
Sige, dami. Zeekr, MG, pero I guess wala nang tatalo dun sa BMW i7.
Wow! i7, so all electric yan.
Yeah.
Okay. Pero meron pa ba yung 740, 750? Wala na.
Honestly, I don't know. Wala na.
Probably the i7 na.
Yeah, it's actually the first 7 Series I've ever tested in my life.
Talaga?
Yeah.
And you've been doing this how long?
20 plus years.
And this is the first 7 series.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I fell in love with the 7 Series with Tomorrow Never Dies.
Where he drives it through his phone. Yeah.
So parang, wow, ganda niya na. Of course, it's a movie. It's James Bond. Pero this one, man, grabe. You know,
E38
pagka, nung tinurnover sa akin sa basement, I actually took 5 minutes before I could figure out how to reverse.
Bakit?
Kasi yung mga bagong kotse ngayon, pagpasok mo, naka-on na lahat, mga ilaw. So, okay na. So parang just put it
Sa electric pa. Di ba?
So parang, ano nangyayari? Hinihiya ako magtanong dun kay Brennan. Na mumukha akong tanga.
Nakinakain ka pala ng kotse nila. Siyempre nakakahiya.
Tapos wala yung start button doon. Parang ano ba to?
Nandito.
Tapos nalock ko pa sarili ko sa loob. Ano na pinipindot ko eh. Finally, if I say, put the little shifter or the gas.
Yeah.
May message. Please press start button. So parang, meron pala. So parang, boom.
Yeah, it's right on top of the switch no?
Yeah.
I mean, the gear
Pero hindi
switch.
siya, kasi calibrated ng utak ko yung may pipindutin ka doon sa diba?
Actually, it's kind of confusing naman talaga kasi yung MG naman, di ba, walang pindutan. Pag sakay mo, apak ang preno, yun na yun.
So, okay, naka-atras na ako. Then, medyo complicated makalabas kasi haba eh. Diba?
Laki.
Wow, haba
Nakita ko,
nito.
laki.
Grabe. Pero once you're moving, how much power does that thing make? 500? Mga ganun, no?
Probably. Over 500, I'm sure.
Over 500. Quick check.
I'm sure it's over 500.
Over 500.
Slight correction. BMW Philippines actually sells the 730.
They sell the 730 still.
They sell an ICE variant.
Okay.
536 horsepower.
Is it a lot for a car that size? Is it still...
It is. You know, when you need to... For me, anything over 500 horsepower, hindi na overtaking yan eh. Yung pagkamapak, parang teleport na yan eh. Tapos na. Hey, Chubby. Hey, baby. Yeah. Sorry. And it's just so silent and so smooth that you don't forget that you don't think na parang wow, you're overwhelmed by all of this power. It's just there.
Yeah.
And you're not really tempted to go fast all the time kasi nga tahimik eh. And why would I? Because all the seats, all the outboard seats, pare, may massage function.
All 4?
Yeah. Pero na-traffic ako noon, parang 2 hours ako sa EDSA. Ayos lang. The 2 hours ako minamasahe. Okay lang.
2 hours naman talaga ang masahe,
Ang
diba?
ganda-ganda ng sounds. So, I didn't actually get to take it out of town because of the schedule. Pero I made sure na I took my family out na driving them around.
Yeah.
It's a real treat.
Yeah,
You're like, wow. Pag ako manalo sa lottery, 12 million, itatabi ko na para doon. And the range is actually a non-issue for me. I think kasi yung mga bibili niyan, pang everyday yan na executive transport. City ka lang naman, hindi ka mabiyahe nun.
Dasma to Makati CBD, mga ganun. Forbes to Makati CBD.
You know, it even has a door opener or closer.
Yeah, just like the Rolls Royce, di ba?
Parang grabe na pa, pwede ka na talaga maging tamad eh. Pag,
Hindi, soft close lang ba? Or sumasara mag-isa? As in, hindi mo kailangan galawin.
If I'm not mistaken, soft close. So medyo malapit siya. Kung hindi mo nalapat siya nun.
So, hindi siya yung parang Rolls Royce na
Yeah.
pipindutin?
I don't think so. Yeah, the styling actually grew on me.
The big
People
grill?
say it's ugly, that big grill. But after a while, get used to it. It's very German, very parang brutalist architecture. Diba?
Yeah. So, very in your face.
Yeah. Yaman ako eh. Oh, ano naman gagawin mo?
Yeah.
Tsaka alam mo, pag ganun kalaki yung kotse, pag ganun kayayamanin, bumabait mga tao pag signal ka.
Pinagbibigyan ka.
Pinagbibigyan ka kasi parang ayoko makabangga ng ganyang kamahal. Yari.
Tama.
So ako naman, because you don't even need to drive like an asshole. Just drive normally and
People will give way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're more courteous to you.
Yeah.
Sarap talaga maging mayaman.
Privilege.
Privileged.
Yeah.
And, we're about to wrap up our show.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna answer one reader question every time. Let's pick.
Okay.
Because we're always bombarded with questions sa VISOR page.
Na hindi daw namin sinasagot. So, eto na. Yeah? Sasagutin na natin.
Ito ba magandang ano? Ito ba yung pinaka-latest?
Ano daw po ibig sabihin ng coding exempt?
Ano yung sabihin ng coding exempt?
Tingin mo. Mahirap yung tanong na yan, pare.
Yeah, let's assume naman na hindi taga rito or okay.
Aha.
Coding is a scheme devised by the MMDA to supposedly limit the number of cars to decongest Metro Manila
To reduce the number of cars on
based
the road.
on the plate number ending of your vehicle.
Yes.
For example, 1, 2, if it's
Monday.
1 or 2, Monday. May coding hours yan.
Which
Coding
is-
hours are
Basta window ng 10 to 5.
10 to 5. Meaning,
Window. So,
pwede.
so 7
tama,
7
yeah.
a.m. to 10 a.m. coding.
Bawal.
Bawal ka. Kung plaka mo 1 and 2 and
Ah.
it's a Monday. Tapos 10 to 5, pwede kang lumabas. Pero kailangan by 5, nasa loob ka na ulit because 5 to 8, coding ka na ulit.
Para yung
Diba?
mga laro ng bata, yung langit lupa, tapos taya. May mga windows. Diba?
So may window R.
Mga yung generation hindi nila alam yung taya kasi puro computer games na kayo eh.
So yun nga, 1 and 2 is a Monday, 3 and 4 coded on Tuesday, 5 and 6 coded on Wednesdays, 7 and 8 is coded on a Thursday, and on Friday is 9 and 0.
Generally, all cities, particularly of Metro Manila, are covered by this except for the Republic of Makati.
Yes.
Wala silang pake.
Yes.
Pag
So
bawal,
Makati,
bawal.
wala kang window hours. No? So, am I right? Coding only applies to Metro Manila? Outside Metro Manila, wala na di ba? So,
Depende,
baka
Baguio
Tagaytay
meron.
Baguio meron ba?
Tagaytay na yata meron eh. I need to check.
Pero in general, Metro Manila. Right? In general, Metro Manila lang ang meron. So,
Now,
coding exempt ka kung
emergency vehicle, government-owned vehicle, certain vehicles used for essential services. Paano kung senior? Hindi, no?
well, may mga nagsasabi, anecdotal data, no? Some people say they show their senior citizen card, they get away with it. But I don't know if that's a thing or is that
Minsan kasi,
case to case.
Case to case.
So exempt nga ba pagka senior citizen ka?
There is a proposal to accept them, but it is still just a proposal.
So hindi, no exemptions for senior citizens.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leaves us with hybrids and EVs.
Hybrids and EVs are coding exempt.
And
For
what does
now.
that mean?
Meaning, walang coding-coding kung bumili ka ng Kicks or ng Prius.
Kahit ano yung ending ng plate number mo, walang araw na hindi mo pwedeng gamitin. Walang oras na hindi mo pwedeng
Walang
gamitin.
bawal-bawal.
Tama, walang bawal-bawal.
Oh.
Pero for how long? For the next 7 years na lang ata eh. Di ba? As per the VISOR law, it's a coding exempt until 2028 lang.
Yeah,
So-
unless they amend it or extend
Yeah.
it.
Double check it na lang to be safe.
Okay.
Pero matagal pa naman 2028 eh.
Yeah.
Next year pa yun. Ganun kabilis ang oras dito.
Yeah, but for now, those are the perks or the incentive you get for buying an EV. Yeah.
Oh, you want one more question?
Ayun.
Kaya
Sure,
pa?
sige.
One last.
One last.
Okay, so we have one contentious issue, if it is an issue, pero alam natin hindi talaga dapat. Why should you not turn on your hazards during a strong downpour?
Aha. Well, palaging tanong yan, no?
Okay.
And palaging habit ng Pilipinong gawin yan.
Oh,
So, bakit
uulan!
nga ba?
Bobo ako!
Grabe. So, bakit
Oh,
nga ba?
maambon! Hazards! Oh, titigil ako dito sa gitna ng highway. Hazards!
Yun, parang pwede yun yung last. Titigil ka sa gitna ng highway.
Hindi dahil basta-basta.
Oo, syempre.
Titigil ka lang dahil,
Syempre.
dahil hindi, wala ka ng choice.
Oo.
Hindi ka dahil titigil dahil iihi ka lang sa,
Oo.
diba? Okay, hazards are strictly for emergency use only. Alam ko dito sa Pilipinas, we use it for temporary parking. Bibili lang ako ng Yossi sa tindahan or something like that. But really, you shouldn't. Hazard is what it means. Hazard.
To mark a hazard.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's an emergency going on.
Yeah.
You're having a heart attack. Okay, or something like that. You got a flat tire, so you need to park by the side of the road, and then you need to set out your triangle. You have a triangle. Your
Early warning
device, right?
Yeah.
And you know how to change your tire, right? Right?
You do. Yes.
Okay. Grown-ass man and grown-ass woman should know how to change a tire.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get your hands dirty, pay someone to do it for you.
Right. So essentially, we shouldn't be turning our hazards on pagka umuulan. Kasi actually maraming bagay yan eh. Unang-una, you're not a non-moving vehicle.
Yes.
So you're not exactly signaling a hazard, an emergency, right? Second of all, pag naka-on yung hazards mo, you lose the ability to signal where
Yeah.
you're going.
You confuse people behind you because they don't know if you're going left or right.
Yeah, or
Just going straight ahead.
Or kung nasa highway ka, exit ka, naka-hazard ka, paano mo sasabihin ngayon exit ko na to.
Yeah.
I'm swerving to the right, right?
Correct.
So you lose that ability to communicate with other motorists around you. And besides, kita naman yung mga ilaw niyo eh. Buksan mo yung ilaw, kita na yan, pulang-pula yan eh.
Dahil yun yung kasi yung common misconception eh. Just because you can't see far because of fog or strong rain doesn't mean hindi nakikita yung tail lights mo.
Tama.
Kitang-kita yan. Maniwala ka sa akin. It is set at a frequency that is supposed to be visible. And kung meron kang rear fog lamp, sige, i-on mo.
Which most cars now have rear fog.
They do have. Check the turn signal lock. It should be that little setting there.
Yeah, or a little switch on the left side.
Rear fog lamp is 10 times more useful than hazard lights in low visibility conditions. Ngayon, ang problem, ang nangyayari, if it's so, if the visibility is so poor that you can't see far enough ahead, maybe you should slow down.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's also an option, yeah.
Because the rule of thumb
pull
is
over if you talagang
never drive faster than you can see ahead.
Exactly.
Okay? Kung takbo mo 50 pero visibility mo 10 feet, naghahanap ka talaga ng aksidente.
Tama.
Right?
Tama.
So, common sense.
Yeah.
Let's make it more common. Guys, tell a friend, don't use your hazard lights.
Yes. You heard it.
Right.
And on that note,
thank you for watching episode 2. And send us your comments. Don't forget to like or subscribe to our YouTube channel. If any violent reactions, go ahead. All right, we're just here. Watch out for our next episode. Thank you.
see ya.